Hey everyone, it's Katie Schrader here. Hey, and I am I'm a little irritated today. And it has inspired me to do kind of a PSA around sales and relationships and the do's and don'ts that I think we need to be reminded of. So we've all been there when we have received the messages, whether it's on social media or text messages, and of course we've received the emails, the spammy emails, right? But when we get these messages from people that we know, it's a different feeling than from people that we don't know, right? Like if you don't know somebody and you receive a solicitation, you're like, yeah, you just kind of blow it off, right? But when you know somebody and they just come across directly to you as you owe me something, you have to do this, um, and it just comes across incredibly inauthentic because they don't ask about you, they don't talk about you, they don't ease you into conversation or simply educate you or give you reason as to why they are talking to you about said, product or service or whatever. It feels super gross. So this has happened not only to me, but like dear friends of mine recently. And so we just started having conversation around why do people do that? So I want to paint this picture for you. Okay. So the picture I want to paint is imagine a house party. Okay, so you're at a house party and you're there like with your people, and you know some people, you don't know others, you might be really close with some, you might be acquaintances with others, and somebody that you have not talked to in, let's say, 3 years comes through the door and they walk right up to you and they go, hey Katie, you really need this X, Y, and Z. And when are you available so I can sign you up for it? What would you do? What would you do if you're at a house party and somebody you haven't seen in years comes up to you and just like, boom, immediately in your face starts to try to sell you something or whatnot? You would probably either, kind of depending on your mood or level of politeness at that moment, would just, kind of smile and walk away, brush them off. Maybe you would say, hey, it's good to see you too, whoever. Or you might just, give them a what the hell? Like, where did that come from? I haven't seen you in years, right? So basically, what I'm trying to paint here is that you would never do that to somebody in person, right? There's this whole different persona that people get when they're behind a keyboard. So when somebody is sending you that message that you haven't talked to in years, and they're just like, oh, boom, this is somebody on a list. This is somebody that, I can get to sign up for whatever. Just think about that. Just think about, are you coming across like that person? Are you looking at kind of a place of desperation of needing new clients in whatever capacity it is, whatever you're selling, whatever you're supporting? And are you looking at it going, oh, here's my list of people that I could potentially get for this? Or are you looking at it as, who are the people that I need to connect with so that I can find out if this is something that I could be of service, right? There's a very big difference. So I want you to think before you strike that keyboard, about whether or not you're coming through with authenticity and transparency, or if you are just trying to kind of hit those goals, because the recipient knows what's up. We know that we haven't talked to you in 3 years, and then you're just coming out of the woodworks and being like, oh, hey, you need this thing. Do I? Because you have no idea where my life is at. Or maybe I do, but now I'm super turned off by it. Right? So just think about that. Think about kind of which side you're on. And if you saw that person in person, how would you behave? Right? This is like a whole other video I could get into, but that's just kind of my PSA for today is I wanted to share with you, kind of put yourself into that in-person scenario. And if you're the recipient of this, I challenge you to try to turn that around for that person and say, hey, you know what? It's great to hear from you. We haven't talked in years. Cool that you're doing this new thing or that you think I'm interested, but maybe we should talk first to see kind of where I'm at and I can share with you, right? Like kind of put it back in their court, sort of a kill them with kindness sort of thing. So that's your PSA for today. Hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Have a good day. Bye.